All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Makakudash. That belongs to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to Allah Akim who did us doing the work. In sincerity and charity with humiliation all across the four winds. To you I salute. This is the CHAARAWTAZA from the GMS Bahamas camp. Back with you with another brief lesson. Alright. Today I want to get into rulership, and slavery is a part of salvation. Alright. Rulership and slavery is a part of salvation. The Christians, they don't believe this concept, but, this is documented in the scriptures. So a big part of our salvation is rulership and payback to these heathens. Alright? And if you're not down with that, then guess what? You ain't in the right spirit. Okay? You're more likely gonna be destroyed. You're more than likely gonna be a 2/3. Alright? Because at the end of the day, that would be a righteous judgment from Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. Alright? So if you don't agree with this, you don't agree with the righteous counsel of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. Alright? So Israel, alright, the nation of Israel, CHAARAWTAZA, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, alright, you're going to be back on top. Alright, and to be on top is to what? Be in rulership, right? To rule, right? Alright, and to rule, you got to have subjects, alright, which is what? Servants, alright, slaves, alright, and you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, alright, you're going to have slaves in the kingdom of heaven. But I just want to get into, and I'm going to show you that slavery and rulership is being equated with salvation. Alright, so without further ado, let's jump straight into it. Alright, this is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 1. It says, the vision of Obadiah, thus said Yahweh power concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from Yahweh, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise, and let us rise up against her in battle. Alright, so this is going into the downfall of the nation of Edom. Right, and not only Edom, alright, not only these so-called white people, but also the other nations. Alright. And what I want to do, I want to jump down here to verse 15. It reads, for the day of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, is near upon all the heathens. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. Come. Alright. That's why Psalms 83, says all the nations, that come up against the Israelites. Alright. First Maccabees 2:10. Alright. What nation had not had a part in thee? You see what I said? So all these nations came up against the Israelites, not just the so-called white man, but all the heathen nations, they're going to pay for what they have done to the apple of the Lord's eye, which is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Alright, I've been trying to upload this video, but every time I upload the video, Esau keep pulling it down. He keep pulling it down because why? It spit raw truth. Okay? Verse 16. For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yeah, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. Come. Alright. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance. Alright, and guess what? That's only for the nation of Israel. That's only for you Israelites. And there shall be holiness. Alright. That's why we're gonna get the new covenant. Alright. We're gonna be all righteous. All right. It says, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. So we're gonna rule. We're gonna own everything these heathens possess now. All these damn nice homes and nice cars and yachts and all of that shit. They are own. The scriptures say we're gonna possess them. All right, which we will own their land. All right, we're gonna own them. They're gonna be subjects to us. They're gonna be our servants and handmaids. All right, watch this. Verse 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau. For Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, had spoken it. You understand? Because Esau is going to get the worst of this. You understand? Because he's going to be cut off by slaughter forever. After he serves 1,000 generations, he's going to be cut off by slaughter. So he's going to get the worst of this, man. All right, because he's going to be utterly obliterated, wasted. All right, but all the heathen, all right, is going to be judged, and then they're going to be enslaved. All right, and that is being equated with salvation. You understand? This is righteous counsel. This is righteous judgment from Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. All right, let me read on. Verse 19. And they of the south shall possess the mount of Esau, and they of the plain, the Philistines, and they shall possess the field of Ephraim, and the fields of Samaria, and Benjamin shall possess Gilead. And the captivity of all this host of the children of Israel shall possess of the Canaanites, even unto Zarephath, Salaki if I pronounce that wrong. And the captivity of Jerusalem, which is in Shepharad, all right, shall possess the cities of the south, okay? And saviors shall come up on Mount Zion to judge the mount of Esau, and the kingdom shall be Yahweh's gun. All right, and this is prophecy. This is a prophecy of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, which hasn't been fulfilled yet. All right, so guess what? The Most High Power Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, he already planned it out, man. He already set the end from the beginning. All right, and if you're not down with this, then guess what? You ain't holy. You ain't righteous. You understand? And this is what the Christian teach. You understand? Okay? Yeah, man. So we are going to be saved. All right? Slavery and rulership is being equated with salvation. And we just read it clearly. The other nations is going into slavery. I'm going to further touch on that. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13. I'm going to start here at verse 9. It reads, if any man have an ear, let him hear. All right, everybody got two ears, so obviously it's speaking about understanding. All right, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patient fate of the saints. All right, so when you look up this word must, it means what? It is necessary. There's need of. All right, so this is a right and proper thing that the Most High Power Yahweh has established. This is true judgment and justice. You understand? From on high. Let me read verse 10 again. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and faith of the saints. So it is a necessity. All right, this is what Yahweh Shem Yahushai says. If you don't agree with that, you don't agree with Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You don't agree with the Most High. All right? And that means what? You are against the supreme power Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. And guess what? If you're against him, that ain't no good. That ain't no good thing. All right? Yeah, man. So this is what the saints is looking forward to, man. Us getting put back on top. Being on top of these dirty, filthy, stinking dogs, these damn heathens. All right? Us ruling again. All right? And for us to rule, we got to have subjects. We got to have servants. We got to have slaves. We got to have employees. All right? All right? And that's in the law. All right? That's clearly in the law. So this is righteous. All right? The law is good and holy. The law is just and good. All right? So what we're going to do now, we're going to go ahead and prove that. And then I'm going to get out of here. Okay? So for that, let's go here to the book of Leviticus. All right? This is the book of Leviticus. All right? To finish, show, and prove to you Akyam and Akwath. All right? That's out there, that's listening and learning. All right? Showing and proving to you that that we're going to have slaves in the kingdom of heaven. All right? And having slaves, all right, and rulership is being equated with salvation. I pretty much prove it. All right? Let me jump here to Leviticus 25, and I'm going to read from verse 41. Straight on down to verse 46. It reads, "And then shall he depart from thee, both he and his children with him, and he shall return unto his own family, and unto the possession of his fathers shall he return. For they are my servants, which I brought forth out of the land of Egypt." Right? "They shall not be sold as bondmen." You see that? Speaking about the Israelites. But then guess what? We are found here in Esau hand being sold as slave man and slave woman. All right, hence you get a fancy name, employee. Employee, just a flicking another name for slave. All right? Watch this. "Thou shalt not rule over him with rigor, but shall fear Yahweh thy power." So you should have put all kind of burden and thing on us. All right? But check this out. 44. "Both thy bondman and thy bondmaid, which thou shalt have." You hear that? You hear that, the children of Israel? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans? Hear what the Lord say? "Both thy bondman and thy bondmaids, which thou shalt have, shall be of the heathen that are round about you. Of them shall ye buy bondmen and bondmaids." You see that? So of the heathens, we ain't no heathens. We are God-chosen people, the Israelites. Okay? What this? "Moreover," verse 45, "moreover of the children of the strangers that do sojourn among you, of them shall ye buy, and of their families that are with you, which they shall begat in your land, they shall be your possession. Thus said Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai." And this is a righteous decree from Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. And this law is going to be downloaded and embedded within our spirit according to Hebrews chapter 8. All right. And Jeremiah 31. All right. Check this. What's this? Verse 46. "And ye shall take them as an inheritance." Psalms 2 and 8. All right. Revelation 2 and 26 and 27. All right. "And ye shall take them as inheritance for your children after you, to inherit them for a possession." You see that? So yes, slavery is being equated with salvation. All right. "Shall inherit them for a possession. They shall be your bondsmen forever. But of your brethren, the children of Israel, ye shall not rule one over another with rigor." All right? So we could rule over these stinking, dirty, filthy dogs, these stinking heathens. All right? That's a part of our inheritance, what I just read. All right? So if you ain't down with that, you ain't down with the righteous judgment of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, and you're going to be destroyed. That plain, that simple. I'm going to get one more precept and then I'm going to get out of here. Because I think I done pretty much hit the point. So for that, let's get the book of Thessalonians. All right. 2 Thessalonians. Ah, shit. All right, just bear with me. 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6. What this? Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. That's righteous judgment from Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right. That's the righteous judgment of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai to pay them back for what they did to us. That's righteous judgment. All right, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, a life for a life. They just got to get what they did to us. All right. That's written in the scriptures. All right, and it ain't no getting around that. It says, what? To bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. All right. This is the judgment. As a matter of fact, last precept, and I'm going to get out of here. All right. Y'all can know where I'm going. All right. This is Psalms 149. I just can read the whole chapter because it's only 9 verses long. All right. It says, praise ye Yahweh. Sing unto Yahweh a new song, and his praise in the congregation of his saints. All right, which is the children of Israel. What I'm doing now. All right. Let Israel rejoice in him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. All right. Again, this is only for the nation of Israel. All right. Let them. You see that? It didn't say let all people. Let them praise his name and dance. Let them sing praises unto them with timbrel and harp. For Yahweh taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation. Again, being in top rulership and having subjects, having slaves, is being equated with salvation. All right? I can read that again. For Yahweh taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. All right? And this is when we get the kingdom of heaven. All right? This is salvation. All right? Let the high praises of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand. That's a literal sword. All right? And what they going to do? To execute vengeance upon the heathen and the punishment upon the people. All right? To bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. Again, this is justified in the Holy Scriptures. Slavery is justified. And this is what these damn filthy, dirty, stinking dogs, these heathen got coming to them. All right? This is what they got coming to them. Slavery. All right? To bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. To execute upon them the judgments written. You see that? So everything that is written in the scriptures is going to come upon the heathen for them to get. All right. This honor have all his sin. Kal halal Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Showing you that this is justified by Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. So again, slavery and rulership is being equated with salvation. Lord willing, I hope that this lesson was edifying. And with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai Bahashem Makakudash for giving me the spirit to do this video. Shalom Akim. Shalom.